Hello, my friends. Welcome to another video. I'm Miss Mishki, and if you're watching this in our real time, it is Friday. Happy Friday. It's the last Friday of Black History Month, which means we are going to read about another person from this book, Black Heroes, 51 Inspiring People from Ancient Africa to Modern Day USA. For our final person from this book, we are learning about Mary Mcleod Bethune. Mary Mcleod was an educator, political leader, and philanthropist. She was born in South Carolina in 1875. Her parents were formerly enslaved, and she was one of 17 children. Mary was the only one of her siblings to go to school. She walked miles to the schoolhouse every day, and at night she would teach her family what she had learned. Mary won a scholarship to Scotia Elementary, a school for Black girls in North Carolina. She later went to Moody Bible Institute with the goal of traveling to Africa as a missionary. When she was told there were no openings for Black missionaries, she turned her attention to becoming a teacher. Mary married Albertus Bethune, who was also a teacher, and settled in Daytona, Florida, where she set out to open her own school. She started Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute for Negro Girls in 1904. Mary worked tirelessly to make money for the school. Over the years, it changed from an elementary school to a high school, then a junior college to a college. Today, the private, historically Black school is called Bethune-Cookman University. Mary also became known as a leader for the fight for civil rights and equality for African Americans and women. She used her powerful voice to inform others about the need for education, housing, food, and employment in the Black community. She also created the National Council of Negro Women, the NCNW. The NCNW pushed for the advancement of African American women in all fields. Mary's work eventually caught the attention of the White House. First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was drawn to Mary's success and selected her to be a part of a small group of Black leaders who regularly advised President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Today, there is a statue of her in Washington, D.C., with an inscription that reads in part, "I leave you love, I leave you hope, I leave you a thirst for education." Here's the quote from Mary. "The whole world opened up to me when I learned to read." You can read more about her at the website cookman.edu. She's a pretty amazing educator and very inspirational for this educator. So today is our last day of Black History Month at school. As I said in our last video, that doesn't mean that we need to stop celebrating Black history. Black history is history. Black history is very much a part of American history. So I hope that you will return to this channel. Next month, I'm going to feature mostly women because it is Women's History Month. And I'm definitely going to be featuring women from all over the world, as well as here in the USA, of different cultures and ethnicities and races. And I think that you're really going to like what I have in store for us. I'll be making videos and posting them twice a week, and they'll be just a little bit longer, but still perfect to fit into your school day. I want to thank you again so much for tuning in with me and learning about all of these amazing people. I learned a lot too. There are a lot of people in this book that I had never heard of before, which is a shame because they're incredible. So look for books like this, buy this book, read it. It doesn't take long to learn about one new person every day. And before we go from this video, I have some incredible art that I'm going to share with you now. This is from students in Mrs. Smart's class. It's a 4-5 class at the school where I work. And so I'm giving them a big shout out and a big thank you for coming and telling me how your videos are, or my videos are impacting you. It makes me really happy. So don't worry, I'm not gonna stop. We'll change up the format just a little bit, but I will see you next week, 2 times a week. So look for those, and thank you again. Goodbye. Bye, friends.